Hello, this is my Leadership Action Research Project. My mission statement is as follows. I will start small and improve this leadership aspect by speaking out into a smaller group and helping them first. After doing this, I can figure out what went right and what went wrong before I speak up and lead a larger group. I will use proper communication and understand my values before leading those who want to be led. Next, I will talk about some strengths of my leadership. My first strength is my ability to understand the importance of communication. Also, knowing when to speak and understanding communication while leading. This is important and a strength of my leadership because I understand when to speak and when to use proper communication. Sometimes the situation can be difficult and hard to talk about, but I understand that communication during this time is the most important aspect because it'll allow to make leadership and to lead someone or a group of people easier. My next strength is that I can understand the values that make me who I am. These values, I was able to understand them through the activity called the Social Identities Wheel. During this, we filled out a wheel of the identities that made me who I am. Some examples from the wheel who you make you who you are things such as gender, race, ethnicity, and religion. And these values make me who I am and allow for me to understand myself first before I lead others. Along with the strengths of my leadership comes the weaknesses. My first weakness is that I need to understand my power and use it the right way. I need to understand that I have a great amount of power when I'm leading, but I still need to allow for others to speak up and share their input. The Johnson readings from class stated, leaders don't abuse their power and are willing to get input from others. Understanding this for me will help improve my leadership greatly. The second weakness is that I must understand the value of privilege while leading. The Johnson readings also stated that privilege has three main characteristics: dominated by privileged groups, identified with privileged groups, and centered around privileged groups. This means I need to understand that we are all human and to not judge a book by its cover. The leadership theory I chose is known as the Great Man Theory. This leadership theory comes from the 19th century. The book states this theory is largely impacted by heroes or individuals who are great. A leader is great based on their communication skills, wisdom, and other abilities to make an impact on someone by using their power. In order to demonstrate this theory to what it is, a leader understands their power and knows how to use their power. Not only do they understand power, but they also understand privilege, and both are capable of using it the right way. And good leaders in this who want to be great understand and will work to improve that in order to become a great leader. Improvements are going to be big for me in order to become a great leader. First, I will take action during the tough times and turn to communication when people need it the most, and I will continue to understand those I'm leading. As I stated earlier, communication is always an important part of leading. My biggest part to work on with communication while leading is speaking up during the tough times. Also, as I talked about the social identity wheel, I will use that for those that I'm leading so that I can fully understand them. Next, I will understand power and privilege when leading because this will allow for a better bond between the leader and those they're leading. This means understanding my power, but also getting the input that I need from those that I'm leading and also understanding the privilege. Finally, I will continue to use the values and identity that make me who I am and use the social identity wheel to better understand those when I'm leading. As I stated earlier, I will continue to learn more about myself while I'm leading, but also I will continue to learn more about those that I am leading. Thank you for taking the time to watch my action research project. I hope you were able to understand a little bit more about me as a leader and also take away a few points of what it takes to become a good leader. Thank you.